Well, I think that's the thing is like, these tools are either prompting or they're editing. And what they need to do is become some sort of hybrid. And you're starting to see this with, ChatGPT and the Canvas element where you can edit documents after it's been created, similar to like a Word doc or a Google doc. But, in Lovable or things like that, you can only reprompt. The reprompting then causes a problem when you should be able to go in and edit that little code block or edit that little design or something like that to really go out and do it. Now, Cursor allows that, where you could go in and look at the GitHub file and then that's been committed, and then you could go in and edit. But I think, that's still really clunky. It's not really, prompting. It should be able to be much more like drag and drop, kind of like the no code tools you're talking about, where, you'd have an element and you can move it. But I want to ask the Runic guys a question here on this. What are you seeing in your guys' data that shows which roles are going to be disrupted first? Which ones are going to be the first to go? Is it these junior engineers, or is it these, UX designers, or what are you kind of seeing from your side?
Marketing is something that's certainly right now people are all really worried about getting replaced. You see a lot of tools trying to automate a lot of the things that they do. And then, as you mentioned, with junior designers as well, you see NVIDIA as well pushing a lot of talk about vibe coding, how they can do the work of, 10 developers instead of just one using these tools. With like Cursor, like you said, Lovables as well. So those ones are definitely things that are, I think, they're the more obvious thing, right now, where it's very clear how, automation and AI can really affect those roles and make people more effective